U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and check out the THURAM SBC. To be honest with you guys, it might be the first SBC that they release that probably going to be worth getting, to be honest, because this guy just kind of like strikes off everything when it comes to how the game generally plays out with meta, right? So by default, lengthy, perfect pace with a shadow chemistry style, really good defensive stats. All the base card stats are physicals in the 90s area. Dribbling is meant to be lower just so that you can have all of those things. Playstyles in game, he has all of the defensive stuff, right? He has an aerial to work with, he has a relentless to work with, and to be honest with you guys, like if I don't have passing capabilities, might not necessarily be the biggest deal. Some people would want to have more passing stuff for sure, but some of the passing stats that he has, I think will be fine for the way that you want to mainly play him, which is going to be in that more defensive role, right? The physical presence, the defensive presence is going to be probably the main thing here, right? In the right back position, he also has the fullback plus plus. So if you're using any sort of formation that has a defend on the fullback plus plus, that's going to be very, very ideal to have as well. So yeah, we'll be using him in that position. We're going to see how he generally plays. Hopefully he is a beast. I've used his evolutions in the past and they're amazing cards. So I don't expect this card to feel any different in regards to that specifically. Didn't get the ball there, unfortunately. Nicely done. Good challenge. See how fast he caught up there? A lot of people like the lengthy players, man. That was a good play. That's football right there. That's football. Yeah, I shouldn't have run backwards there, but that's what I mean about the pace parts, right? Nice. I had a feeling he'd move it there. Passing capabilities in the midfield, man, is just too good to work with. Go THURAM. Good enough through pass there. That worked out. Random, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Yeah, the way he generally positions himself, like if you're using him in like the playmaker sense, is pretty solid, right? Because he has like very good passing capabilities. Go downwards, there we go, go back. Well done, THURAM. Nicely done. We'll take that. It'd be like that. Go THURAM. Okay. That worked out. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Try to get that pass off here. Ah. We tried, we tried. Very good. Is that enough? No. Didn't activate the... I pressed the taco button there. I don't know why. It's just like a weird challenge. Well done. That one activates at least. Yeah, it's that lengthy with like max pace that people are definitely gonna... Oh, shouldn't have forced that like crazy there. Oh, but it worked out. They're gonna like that like crazy because it's what people go for the most. Like if it's a speed boost, you'll be able to muscle them and get the ball like that, you know? You got to it. There you go. Good. Magnetization should be more of a thing all the time. Okay. Thank you. Nice slide challenge there. Could be mine. Driven shot meta. Driven shot meta. It's too dumb. Nice job. You done? Okay, guys. So final verdict on the Tudom SBC. I mean, guys, honestly, if you guys are like collecting your fodder as the time goes by, I played with him in a lot of games because I was like trying out some other players as well. Because honestly, fullback reviews I sometimes don't do because they're like really boring to do, obviously, unless I'm trying out like an attacker or a midfielder or something, right? So yeah, long story short, the card just has like all the right things to be a proper right back in the game because he's a lengthy player with maxed out pace and the right playstyle pluses, right? So you can intercept, you can jockey with him. The only thing that you have to be mindful of is the stuff that's like obvious, right? Where it's like, If I'm dribbling with the card on the ball, yeah, because he's a more physical player, you might not be able to dribble like that crazy with him, of course, right? But he still has a 4-star. So some of the skill moves you can do to kind of be able to dribble is still going to be very helpful. But yeah, a lot of situations you could see, man, the bruiser works with the anticipates. Then you have the slide tackle that if you got to do like a last second challenge against someone making a run on the side, you can do that as well. He has the intercept, so that way, as much as possible, like AI wise, he can kind of position himself really well and kind of block out those opportunities. So yeah, from the SBCs that EA has released this year, in my opinion, it is one of the better ones. You know, I don't base it off of the like to dislike ratio. I have said many times this year, even in the evolution videos, that I like if I try out, not trial, but if I talk about like right back evolution players, THURAM is always the guy that I mentioned because of the way that they formatted him, right? Because it's a card that you give a shadow to, max out pace, lengthy, blah, 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 right? It just matches the meta of the game because everybody uses 4-2-1-3 and goes for the counterattacks because they're brainless, right? So you need players like this to kind of avoid that as much as possible, right? So yeah, really solid card, really solid SBC. And these are out like for the whole month, right? Expires in 2 months. There you go, right? There could be like team of the seasons that could be better. Like you would have to drop like a Doom Freeze and stuff, you know, Doom Freeze, or I don't know what team of the season cards are going to release. They're probably going to release better cards, obviously, because it's kind of how they work in regards to that sort of thing. But yeah, THURAM just generally has like good animations in games. So it is one of the better SBCs that they have released this year, which is not saying much because they're very thing about the SBCs this year. But again, it is one of the better ones for team of the season, especially for a card that's out for 2 months. Very solid. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.